In an era dominated by angular, sharp-edged hyper-naked bikes and spec sheet supremacy, a distinct movement quietly took hold in motorcycle culture. Riders wanted soul. They wanted mechanical toughness, timeless lines, and a connection to motorcycle history without sacrificing modern safety, power, and solid reliability. Yamaha saw an opportunity for a third part, a machine that offered high-octane performance disguised beneath timeless mechanical soul. That vision gave birth to the Yamaha XSR series. The story of the Yamaha XSR is more than just a marketing success story. It is a testament to how tradition and innovation can coexist harmoniously. By refusing to let nostalgia hinder engineering progress, Yamaha created a motorcycle lineage that honors motorcycle history while pushing modern performance forward. Then on this video, we'll visit again one dealership store to see actually and personally one of the latest Yamaha XSR motorcycle series from its lineup, which is the Yamaha XSR 900, which on this video will share some interesting facts and information, express our experience and first ride impression, then showing our handled shots featuring this kind of neo-retro sport heritage motorcycle. So eto na nga ang istorya ni Yamaha XSR Motorcycle Series at ang pag-experience kay Yamaha XSR 900. Let's go! To understand the XSR, one must first look back to 1970. Yamaha introduced the XS650, its very first 4-stroke motorcycle, featuring a characterful parallel twin engine, clean lines, and bulletproof engineering. The XS650 quickly earned an iconic status across flat track racing, custom chopper builds, and everyday street riding. For decades, the XS650 represented the quintessential Japanese parallel twin. When Yamaha decided to revisit its heritage decades later, it did not want to create a museum piece or an underpowered, nostalgic replica. It aimed to capture the raw, mechanical spirit of the XS650 while infusing it with state-of-the-art modern engineering. We don't want to build a retro bike that looks like old. We want to build modern performance machines that pay tribute to the spirit of classic design. In 2015, Yamaha officially introduced a philosophy that would anchor the XSR identity: faster sons. The core principle was simple, yet profound: respect the vintage fathers of the past while building faster, smarter, and safer sons for the present day. To prove the concept, Yamaha collaborated with world-renowned Japanese custom motorcycle builder named Shinya Kimura. Working out of his California workshop, Kimura handcrafted a bespoke prototype dubbed the Faster Son. Built around Yamaha's high-torque 689cc cross-plane twin engine, Kimura blended hand-hammered aluminum bodywork with minimalist racing aesthetics. The prototype proved that modern liquid-cooled frames and engines could wear neo-retro bodywork without looking forced. The blueprint for the production XSR line was officially born. The first major chapter came with the XSR 700. Yamaha introduced the model in 2015 using its 689cc parallel twin platform and giving it an entirely differently personality from the increasingly aggressive styling of the MT family. Yamaha's European manufacturing operations records 2015 as the year production of the XSR 700 began at MBK Industry in France. The recipe was remarkably simple. Take a modern engine and chassis, add a round headlight, give the motorcycle a classic-looking fuel tank, use a flatter, cape racer-inspired seat, expose mechanical components instead of hiding everything beneath plastic. Then finish it with details that evoke Yamaha's heritage. The result was a motorcycle that looked as if it belonged to another generation, but behaved like a contemporary machine. The contrast became the XSR's identity. Then Yamaha turned up the volume. In 2016, the XSR 900 arrived. According to Yamaha, the first generation XSR 900 combined the successful cross-plane 3-cylinder engine from the MT9 with classic design elements including a round headlight, cape racer style seat, and aluminum details. This changed the character of the XSR family. The XSR 700 was light, friendly, and accessible. The XSR 900 was more muscular, as its start was Yamaha's distinctive 3-cylinder engine, delivering a combination of torque, acceleration, and character that became one of the defining qualities of the motorcycle. But Yamaha did not wrap that engine in an ordinary naked bike body. Instead, the XSR 900 looked backward. Its styling referenced Yamaha's sporting heritage while maintaining enough modernity to avoid becoming a mere retro reproduction. The XSR 900 continued to develop, but Yamaha's biggest transformation came with the next generation motorcycle introduced for the 2022 era, the Sport Heritage concept. The new XSR 900 adopted the latest generation of the Yamaha 890cc CP3 engine along with the lightweight Delta Box style chassis, upgraded suspension, high-performance brake, and a sophisticated electronic package. The design also became more explicitly connected to Yamaha's sporting history. The motorcycle looked like a modern interpretation of a 1980s era Yamaha sport machine, but underneath was technology that would have seemed almost unimaginable during that period. A 6-axis IMU could help manage systems such as traction control, slide control, wheel lip control, and braking-related electronics. The bike also offered features such as quick shifter and cruise control. This was the XSR concept taken to another level. The greatest achievement of the XSR may not be its engine, styling, electronics, or customization potential. It may be the fact that Yamaha found a way to make it heritage exciting to people who never lived through that heritage in the first place. A young rider today may never have ridden an original Yamaha sports bike from the 1970s or 1980s. They may never have experienced the golden era of two-stroke racing. They may never have owned a carbureted motorcycle, but they can look at an XSR and recognize something familiar. It has the shapes, colors, and attitude of motorcycles that came before it. Then they twist the throttle and discover that the machine belongs completely to their generation. That is the genius of the XSR. It doesn't ask to choose between classic and modern. It gives you both. The XSR Sport more than a motorcycle with a retro look. It is Yamaha's conversation between generations. The designers look backward, the engineers look forward, the rider sits in the middle. And when the engine fires, the past and the present come together in one unmistakable sound. That is the story of the Yamaha XSR. That a motorcycle built to live in the past, but a motorcycle built to carry Yamaha's past in the future. Ooh, Yamaha XSR 900. Let's go!
Hi everyone and everybody. So, nagbabalik na naman tayo sa panibagong content at panibagong vlog natin about sa pagtalakay na naman ng isang greatest motorcycle. At bumisita na nga muli tayo sa isang dealership store para makita. Actually, and personally, bagong motorsiklo na palaunched lang this year. Ito nga ang isang klaseng Neo Sport Heritage Motorcycle from Yamaha Motorcyle. At ito nga yung Yamaha XSR 900. At talaga namang isa itong malaking pagkakataon para makita actually personally ang motorsiklo ito at may experience ito. At magkakaroon na nga pa rin tayo ng matikabong motorcycle review dito sa ganitong klaseng motorsiklo. And more than that, showing my manual shots featuring this kind of motorcycle and sharing some information and facts about this kind of motorcycle. So ano pa nga bang inaantay natin everyone and everybody? Samahan nyo na muli ako sa panibagong vlog at panibagong content natin about sa pagtalakay sa ganitong motorsiklo from Yamaha, which is Yamaha XSR 900. Let's go! Alright everyone and everybody, so before we get started again to talk about some interesting facts and information and sharing our experience in this kind of motorcycle, ay nagpapasalamat po muli ako sa ating mga long subscribers, followers at viewers ng content at channel na ito. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Then kung bago pala, napadaan or interesado ka sa mga ganitong content or videos, abay, ano ba nga kung inaantay mo ngayon at i-join sa device na ginagamit mo ngayon, ang subscribe button at notification bell para updated ka palagi sa ating mga latest content, videos at posts na usually share namin ng video ito by YouTube, Facebook, and other social media pages. So, pinagpapauna ko na po ako salamat sa inyo dahil sa pagpili nyo sa channel na ito para makabit sa inyo ng authentic content, videos at posts na usually sinashare namin itong videos every week dito lang kay Mykmoto TV. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Ito na nga ang bagong Yamaha XSR 900 at isa nga itong klaseng Neo Retro Sport Heritage Motorcycle with its latest looks, features, and performance, which derive from its Pastor Son's philosophy. Ang Yamaha XSR 900 ay may overall dimensions at nakapaloob nga sa dimension ng motorsiklong ito ang haba nitong 2,155mm, lapad na 860mm, taas na 1,160mm, seat height naman ito ay nasa 810mm, ground clearance niya naman ay nasa 140mm at may timbang na 193 kilograms. So kung iambing nga natin ang body index ko sa motorsiklong ito, kung saan nga may height tayo na 5'5 at timbang na 60 kilograms, then to our first ride impression to Yamaha XSR 900, while in its static position, the seat height was good. Even to our height and weight, we can still have a good posture while sitting to this kind of motorcycle. Our feet was still reaching the floor, which is good for those time while encountering traffics and traffic lights. The handlebar also is good. I cannot see here any hindrances and disturbances while maneuvering the handlebar of this motorcycle while in its static position, which is really perfect for leaning angles on the roads and road challenges. While the 2026 Yamaha XSR 900 immediately captures attention with its 1980s Grand Prix inspired silhouette, its true magic lies hidden beneath the surface. Nestled with its lightweight aluminum Delta box frame is one of the most celebrated power plants in modern motorcycling. Kung saan nga nakapaloob sa makina ng motorsiklong ito ang cross-plane 3-cylinder engine nito, 4 strokes, 12 bulbs, naka-double overhead cam, may 890cc na engine displacement. Bore size sa stroke naman ito ay nasa 78mm by 62mm. Compression ratio niya naman ay nasa 11.5:1. So gusto mo na rin bang malaman ang lakas at bilis ni Yamaha XSR 900? Kahit nga ako ay nanginginig pa din na malaman ko ang lakas at engine performance sa motorsiklong ito. Kung saan nga maximum power output lang naman ng motorsiklong ito, which is the Yamaha XSR 900 ay nasa 87.5 kW at 10,000 RPM. Sa lakas nga at bilis ng motorsiklong ito ay talaga namang maghahatid sa iyo ng isang instant acceleration and great engine performance habang nakasakay ka kay Yamaha XSR 900. Akala mo ba dito pa natatapos ang engine performance ng motorsiklong ito? Hindi pa. Kung saan ang engine performance ng siklong ito when it comes to maximum torque ay nasa 93 Nm at 7,000 RPM. Then its cooling system or the engine cooling system is liquid cooled with its wide radiator container. The XSR 900 uses a 6-speed constant mesh gearbox. In simple terms, the transmission keeps the gear pairs engaged and uses the shift mechanism to lock the appropriate gear to the transmission shaft. The transmission is designed to complement the CP3's storm torque delivery, rather than requiring constant shifting to keep the engine in its power band. One of the highlights of the 2026 XSR 900 is its quick shifter. Yamaha lists the system as standard equipment on the current XSR 900. The quick shifter allows the riders to make rapid gear changes without having to manually operate the clutch lever for every shift. This is particularly useful when accelerating hard because the rider can help the throttle open and shift rapidly through the gears. Yamaha system also supports upshifts and downshifts, with the motorcycle electronics managing the engine response during the shift. Yamaha's XSR 900 owner's documentation described separates quick shifter function for upshifting and downshifting. It has multi-plate assist and a slipper clutch. Assist function uses incline cams to force the clutch hub and operating plate together under acceleration, providing a lighter feel at the clutch lever. Slipper function mitigate spark torque during aggressive downshifts, preventing rear wheel hop and stability under hard braking. Then its final drive is chain driven. The 2026 Yamaha XSR 900 uses a modern electronic fuel injection system rather than a carburetor. Yamaha specifies the fuel delivery as fuel injection with YCCT, Yamaha Chip Control Throttle. This is an important part of what makes the XSR 900 such as a modern motorcycle underneath its heritage-inspired styling. The XSR 890cc CP3 3-cylinder engine receives fuel through an electronically controlled injection system. Instead of relying on a mechanical carburetor, the motorcycle electronic control system determines how much fuel is needed and coordinates fuel delivery with throttle opening and engine operating conditions. Input and the engine. The 2026 XSR 900 has a 14-liter fuel tank in Yamaha's European specification that approximately 3.7 US gallons, which matches Yamaha's US specification. Yamaha's European documentation lists fuel consumption at approximately 5 liters per 100 km under its specified test cycle. This Yamaha XSR 900 is equipped with a high-performance braking system designed to its 890cc CP3 3-cylinder engine. Yamaha combines dual front hydraulic disc, a single rear disc, ABS, and lean-sensitive electronic brake control to give the XSR 900 strong stopping power while maintaining stability and control. And the front, the XSR 900 used two 298mm hydraulic disc brakes with ABS. The dual disc setup provides strong braking performance and helps distribute braking force across the front wheel. Yamaha also equips the motorcycle with the Brembo radial front master cylinder. Its radial design is intended to provide a more linear hydraulic response, giving the rider improved brake lever, feel, and control. This is particularly useful when riding aggressively, where precise modulation is just as important as outright stopping power. At the rear, the XSR 900 uses a 245mm single hydraulic disc with ABS. The rear brake helps stabilize the motorcycle during braking and is particularly useful when controlling speed through corners, slowing traffic, or performing low-speed maneuvers. One of the most impressive parts of the XSR 900's braking system isn't the hardware, it's the electronics. The 2026 model used Yamaha's 6-axis inertial measurement unit, together with its brake control system. The system can monitor the motorcycle behavior and adjust braking intervention accordingly. Yamaha described the BC system as lean angle sensitive, meaning the electronics can take the motorcycle lean angle into consideration when managing ABS intervention. This is especially important during cornering. Traditional ABS primarily reacts to wheel speed information. The XSR 900 was a sophisticated system, can use information from the IMU to understand how the motorcycle is moving and adjust its response accordingly. 2026 Yamaha XSR 900 uses a 17-inch port-oriented wheel and tire combination designed to complement its 890cc CP3 engine, lightweight chassis, and performance-focused handling. Yamaha equips the XSR 900 with its lightweight, spin-forged aluminum wheels and high-performance Bridgestone Batlux high-sport S23 tires. One of the key features is Yamaha's spin-forged aluminum wheel technology. The wheels use Yamaha's spin forging process to reduce weight while maintaining the strength needed for a high-performance motorcycle. Lower unsprung weight can help the suspension respond more quickly, while reducing rotating mass can contribute to quicker steering and acceleration response. The XSR 900 uses a 10-spoke wheel design, giving it a sporty appearance while complementing the motorcycle's retro-modern styling. At the front, the XSR 900 uses 120/70 CR17. At the rear, the XSR 900 uses 180/55 CR17. The Yamaha XSR 900 combines its heritage-inspired styling with a sophisticated, fully adjustable suspension package. Yamaha has equipped the bike with the 41mm KYB inverted front fork and a KYB rear monoshock, giving riders considerable control over how the motorcycle behaves on the road. At the front, the XSR 900 uses a 41mm KYB inverted fork. Unlike a conventional telescopic fork, an inverted or upside down fork places the larger diameter fork tubes at the top. This helps provide a rigid connection between the front wheel and chassis, which can contribute to precise steering and improve stability during hard braking and cornering. The 2026 XSR 900 front fork is fully adjustable with preload adjustment, compression damping adjustment, and rebound damping adjustment. At the rear, Yamaha uses a KYB monoshock mounted to the XSR 900 linkage type rear suspensions. The 2026 model rear shock provides preload, high-speed compression, low-speed compression, and rebound adjustment. That's a particularly comprehensive range of adjustment for a motorcycle in this category. The 41mm fully adjustable KYB inverted fork provides control at the front, while the fully adjustable KYB monoshock gives the rider extensive control over the rear suspension behavior. Combined with the lightweight aluminum chassis, the package is designed to deliver both everyday usability and serious cornering performance. This Yamaha XSR 900 uses a single-piece roadster-style seat with a distinctive rear hump. Yamaha described it as a sleek, sit-and-style seat rather than a seat that places the rider high on top of the motorcycle. The design is an important part of the XSR 900 character. It combines a modern rider position with styling inspired by a classic Yamaha sport and racing motorcycles. The seat is more than just a place to sit. Its shapes contribute significantly to the XSR 900's visual identity. The relatively flat, flowing profile and rear section are reminiscent of classic Yamaha motorcycles, while the actual ergonomics are designed for a modern roadster. This slightly rear bias riding position works together with the XSR 900's wide handlebars to give the rider a confident, upright posture. Yamaha specifically described this combination as providing a pure roadster feel. The Yamaha XSR 900 uses a slow, wide roadster-style handlebar designed to complement its sporty riding position and heritage-inspired styling. Yamaha says the handlebar shape was optimized to improve light, agile handling while maintaining the relationship between the seat, handlebar, and foot pegs. The XSR 900's handlebar is deliberately different from the tall, upright bars found on many adventure or standard motorcycles. Its relatively low and wide profile gives the rider a more connected, sporty position over the front of the motorcycle. Yamaha's Japanese model description specifically highlights the low seat handlebar and bar and mirrors as elements that emphasize the connection between rider and machine. This worked particularly well with the XSR 900 roadster character. The rider sits relatively upright but still had enough forward weight bias for spirited cornering. The 2026 XSR 900 also features Yamaha next generation handlebar switchgear. The controls have been redesigned to be more compact and intuitive, allowing the rider to operate the motorcycle various electronic functions without taking their hands away from the grips. The 2026 Yamaha XSR 900 features Yamaha redesigned next generation left-hand switchgear, giving the rider quick access to the motorcycle lighting indicators, horn, cruise control, riding modes, and TFT display functions. These include clutch lever, cruise control, mode YRC controls, turn signal switch, horn button, high-low switch, and pass switch. Then, TFT navigation controls. While on the right handlebar is the location of its main throttle control, handbrake lever, and engine stop run start switch. The 2026 Yamaha XSR 900 features a modern 5-inch full-color TFT display, replacing the smaller 3.5-inch instrument used on earlier versions. The new display is one of the most significant cockpit upgrades and gives the XSR 900 a much more sophisticated interface while retaining its retro-modern character. The display uses a 5-inch full-color TFT panel. It presents important riding information clearly while allowing the rider to customize the appearance of the instrument cluster. Yamaha provides 4 different display themes, including an XSR exclusive theme with an analog-style tachometer. This is a particularly nice touch because it gives the modern digital display the appearance of the traditional motorcycle gauge. The rider can select from 4 themes depending on personal preference or riding situation. The XSR specific theme is particularly appropriate for the motorcycle because it combines modern digital information, analog-style tachometer graphics, heritage-inspired visual design, and clear digital readouts. This is another example of Yamaha blending classic styling with modern technology. The 2026 XSR 900 TFT isn't just an instrument panel. It also supports smartphone connectivity through Yamaha Y Connect. Depending on the connected phone and supported functions, the system can provide access to features such as phone calls, message notifications, music, smartphone information, navigation through the supported navigation application. Yamaha XSR 900 documentation also identifies smartphone connectivity as standard equipment. The connected display can work with smartphone-based navigation, allowing navigation information to be presented through the motorcycle TFT interface rather than requiring the rider to mount a separate navigation screen. This makes the XSR 900 more practical for longer rides and touring. The TFT provides the rider with information associated with the motorcycle engine, riding system, and vehicle status. Depending on the selected screen and settings, the display can present information such as engine speed RPM, vehicle speed, selected gear, fuel information, riding mode, traction control settings, other electronic riding aid settings, warning and indicator information, trip and riding information. The display also serves as riding visual interface with Yamaha Ride Control and the XSR 900's electronic rider aids. The Yamaha XSR 900 uses a full LED lighting system that combines modern illumination technology. With the motorcycle distinctive neo-retro styling, Yamaha describes the lighting as part of the XSR 900 minimalist design. While its round headlight maintains the visual connection with classic Yamaha Sport heritage motorcycles. The entire primary lighting package uses LEDs, including the headlight, position daytime running light, front turn signals, rear turn signals, and taillight brake light. This provides bright illumination with the compact designs and contribute to the XSR 900 clean, stripped back appearance. This Yamaha XSR 900 uses a tuned, low-slung exhaust system designed to do more than simply remove combustion gases. Yamaha specifically developed the intake and exhaust system to enhance the distinctive sound of its 890cc CP3 3-cylinder engine while also contributing to cool efficiency. The XSR 900 uses a compact exhaust arrangement that collects the output from its 3-cylinder engine into a common system. Yamaha's technical specification identifying the motorcycle are using an 890cc 3-cylinder engine, while Yamaha's earlier technical description of the XSR 900 low slung exhaust explained that the design helped centralize mass and reduce weight compared with the previous generation system. This low-mounted arrangement is important because keeping exhaust mass low and close to the center of the motorcycle can contribute to more responsive handling. This Yamaha XSR 900 has a chassis that is far more modern than its retro-inspired appearance suggests. At the heart of the motorcycle is a compact, lightweight aluminum frame manufactured using Yamaha control peel die casting technology. Yamaha redesigned the structure to balance low weight, rigidity, stability, and rider feedback. The XSR 900 uses a diamond-type aluminum frame. Yamaha's CF die casting process allows the company to create complex shapes while controlling the frame's rigidity and keeping its weight low. Yamaha says the frame uses section as thin as 1.7mm, helping reduce overall mass. The frame isn't simply designed to be as stiff as possible. Yamaha carefully balances longitudinal rigidity, lateral rigidity, torsional rigidity, and overall frame weight. This balance is important because excessive rigidity can reduce the amount of feedback transmitted to the rider, while insufficient rigidity can compromise stability. The XSR 900 frame is therefore engineered to provide a combination of stability, agility, and road feel. One of the most interesting structural technology is Yamaha control peel die casting process. Traditional casting techniques can make it difficult to produce very thin, complicated structures. CF technology allows Yamaha to control how the molten aluminum peels the mold, make it possible to produce complex components with relatively thin walls. Alright everyone and everybody, kayo na naman ba na-inspired at na-amaze sa ganitong klaseng motorsiklo, which is the Yamaha XSR 900, at dahil nga dito ay parang gusto mo na nga pumunta sa dealership store para makita ito actually and personally ang motorsiklong ito. Then kung nakukulangan ka pa sa content of vlog na ito, don't worry for that because we will try to feature another great motorcycle that ever produced since the mobility was invented. Then if you have any comments, suggestions, and reaction to this vlog, please leave it in the comment section below or you may email us personally and we'll try to create content for that. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and we encourage also to everyone to share this video to your friends, family, and to everybody. Then we'll see you again to our next content and video. Sayonara!
Alright everyone and everybody. So dito na nga nagtatapos ang video at content natin ito about sa pagtalakay, pag-experience at pag-review dito sa ganitong klaseng motorsiklo from Yamaha, which is Yamaha XSR 900. At magkita-kita tayo sa sunod nating content at video sa content at channel na ito. At muli, ito si Mykmoto TV or Mykmoto Vlog. See you again guys!